The New Orleans Pelicans pulled off the trade of the season by snagging DeMarcus Cousins at the All-Star break, and they promptly lost their first 3 games afterwards by an average of 17 points. Looking at the Pelicans seasons, do you guys think that Nola will make the playoffs or return to the lottery? What you got?
I don't think they make the postseason, but we all thought that was probably
unlikely
as soon as they got him. But listen, they're 0-3, but their schedule has been a little bit difficult. They lost to the Rockets, which makes total sense.
Yeah.
And they had a back-to-back on the road on the weekend. And my problem watching those games was that DeMarcus Cousins wasn't a superstar. On that team, he needs to magnetize the defense. He needs to get in there and play. It's just so other space is created for those guys who aren't as good, frankly. And he wasn't doing that on Saturday, and he said it. He just kind of went through the motions. He had 9 shots. That can't happen. It's not like he wasn't trying. He had 15 boards and 6 assists, but he was just off. And that just kind of spread to the rest of the guys. Everybody else needs that space that DeMarcus Cousins commands.
Right.
And Drew Holiday hasn't done a good job. I think that is sort of the worst thing to come out of these first 3 games. Drew Holiday hasn't been that perfect third wheel I thought he would be.
Yeah, he's been horrible. I think we can say that. He's played 1 good quarter in the 3 games. And that's being kind. I mean, he's just struggled, which is a really weird thing. And he needs to be, you said it, Tass, with his team sort of as top-heavy as they are. He has to be a part of that top-heavy part, Anthony Davis, Cousins, and Drew Holiday. That has to be the big 3, and you hope that's enough to do it. But they're 3.5 back. There's so many teams in between them and the Nuggets, who currently have the 8th spot. They have 5 games against, like a combined 5 games against the Blazers and the Nuggets. They almost have to sweep those, I think, to have any chance to get in there. So 10% chance, 15% chance of maybe, but I'm with you guys.
They have the talent, but there's just so many moving parts, so many working. Jared Jack just joined the team. Hollis Thompson just worked the team. Omri Caspi just left. Reggie Williams just joined the team. For a playoff team, that's tough.
And no Cousins in their next game.
Right.
Because that foul was not rescinded. All right, so we say lottery. Trey, what's the answer?
Yeah, I agree. Also going back to the lottery, the math's just too hard. Only 22 games left? What happened to this season?